little dark in here.
Want me to move?
Oh, that's better, actually. Right there. So, Ron, we're here at Twitter Chirp.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and
Who would have thought 4 years ago, when it had 10 people, that it would have 800 developers 4 years later?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. What do you think about all the changes in the marketplace? Are you still, as an investor, are you still all in? Are you going to be making deals next week, or are you going to say,
No. We're going to be as active as ever, making deals. I think that Twitter is in its infancy. So the companies that are starting in the Twitter ecosystem today have unbounded growth opportunity, because we just found out today that close to 200 million unique users are utilizing the service, and that's probably on its way to 500 million very quickly. That means thousands of apps are going to be developed for this community of what's going to be 500 million users someday.
Yeah.
And so that says the opportunity is just massive.
What's your advice? Because all this filling holes story went out around the last week with Twitter buying Tweety and building its BlackBerry client. And so what's your advice as an investor to startups now? Do they change their strategy?
Well,
do they come and repitch you on something different?
Yeah, I think a lot of the companies in the Twitter ecosystem, now that it has become clearer what the directions that Twitter wants to pursue, there's boundless opportunity in all the other sectors. And what will happen is the existing companies are going to react. These are really smart entrepreneurs who will pivot their idea so that they don't have a conflict with Twitter. And the market is so huge, and there's so many apps that aren't even served yet, that there's still a huge opportunity. We're not even through the first inning of how big Twitter can be.
Wow. Tell me what you think of the new features, like annotations, which let me put more metadata underneath the tweet.
Yeah,
do you think there's going to be new companies, and what's your sense?
Sure.
What's your sense of where the market's going?
Yeah, just the annotation feature could be a platform for hundreds of new applications. The annotation feature is the feature that I think got the biggest audience reaction, that wow, that is something we all need, and here it is. So that's a perfect product enhancement for Twitter to develop, that the developers can go expand on that. I'm hoping 100 companies sprout out of that.
Are you hearing anything from the Facebook camp about what Facebook's going to do next week?
Well, next week is F8, and Facebook is never asleep at the wheel. No one's asleep at the wheel in Silicon Valley. And I think Facebook and Twitter have two very unique audiences. They do have overlap, but they're serving two different functions for the hundreds of millions of users that they serve. And I think they complement each other beautifully. But Facebook is building a phenomenal application community as well. Ethan Beard is here, and
who's Ethan?
Ethan Beard is the head of the Facebook platform. Yeah. F8 is his show, and he's here sharing the wealth.
Yeah. Tell me about some of your top 1 or 2 or 3 companies that you're seeing right now. What's floating your boat? What's getting you excited?
We have a company called NowMove that tracks the most popular tweets out there, and based on that tweet stream, serves up videos about that very same topic. So you have real-time video with real-time data. It's a perfect example of how fast the technology is moving.
We're going to call you Real-Time Ron from now on, I think.
Please.
Thank you so much.
We love that name.
Thank you so much.
Oh, good.